The good news is the carpet cleaner was able to clean my carpet this morning. The bad news is I don't have any food. Well, I do, but I'm not really in the mood for cup and noodle. Haven't been for weeks. Good morning, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. So I am at Publix to pick up some food for brunch because it's basically lunchtime and it's not breakfast time, but I haven't had either meal. So I had class today, but it was brief for me. It's one of our field shoot days for our final thing. It's a fake live TV show about cheese for some reason, because that's what my group decided to go with. And today all I had to do was bring in a few supplies for them to make macaroni and cheese in a pre-recorded cooking segment. But I am not needed for the actual filming of that, so I was sent home. And the changes I have to make to the video involve more little sound bites I have to edit in from other videos that originally weren't listed as videos that the person wanted to include. But since they are essentially my boss, I have to do what they say. So for the rest of the afternoon, evening, and probably night, I will be downloading, watching, and editing out little sound bites of a few videos, some of which are about 3 hours long. They're live streams, so they're longer than your typical video. And I have to take certain sound bites from those live streams. Okay, well, let's get to it and stop talking to a camera. It's interesting. I don't think it was entirely intentional, but since I got this editing job, or even when I was trying to get said editing job, yeah, I said job, let's just call it job, even though it's more of a position on a team than anything else. It's not officially a job, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, and learning how this person prefers to edit because they've been making videos for, I don't know, a few years. Not entirely sure exactly how long. Maybe about a year or so, but they know how to edit a video to have good pacing and all this kind of stuff. Because for a while, this person edited their own videos, but they needed a whole team because they're in college and they have other stuff to do. So they need to outsource the editing of stuff. Anyways, so if I ever get back to my reviews of the MLP comics, I know a few ways to improve my videos. Changing what my OC does every 2 to 3 seconds makes it seem like it's moving quicker. Let's see what else. Background music. And as I was saying before I was rudely cut off by the battery dying, background music makes the video more watchable for what I interpret as a supplement sort of for room tone. In a live action video, you would record all your dialogue trying to avoid any outside noises. Air conditioning, traffic, airplane, all that kind of stuff. You would try to film a, well, not film, but record a clean audio track, which is also what you do for the review videos. The review videos, need to enunciate. Anyways, but then in the live action situation, in post, you would put room tone, which is the sound of the room, air conditioning, traffic, yada yada yada, back in. and then you can adjust the volume and all that kind of stuff. And it basically covers all the pauses when there's no dialogue, so it doesn't feel awkwardly silent. Then there's, yes, a music track when it comes to live action stuff to make it more interesting and to invoke the emotion. But with the review type videos that KP, which is short for I Love Compossible a lot, and well, me, but to a less known extent, make, there isn't any need for the room tone track. So just having the dialogue, it just feels weird. So it makes it more watchable and less odd, like it doesn't feel like you're missing anything when you have a subtle background music. That's my interpretation. I don't know if that's why I was told to put background music and stuff, but anyways, also I was told tips on how to try to avoid YouTube content ID and such. So if I ever get back to my reviews of the MLP comics, I will implement these things that I have learned in the, I don't know, week or so that I've been editing for this person. Week or so counting the time where I was auditioning for the role of editor. Also, I'm gonna plan more for this review thing and be a little more on schedule, because when it comes to reviewing the show, not the comic series, you should release a video shortly after a new episode airs. With the comics, well, besides there being a ton of comics already out there, like 20 or so, not counting side series, I should release a video shortly after the comic is released. But because I'm starting with 20 or so comics or more already out, if I want to review all of them before reviewing the newest, then I need to record the comics reviews. I'm messing up, but I'm not redoing this clip. The comic reviews as each individual arc, and then release the videos once I've finished editing all the videos. Well, I stayed up a little later to finish the rough edit, which the final edit is not technically due back to KP until Friday, apparently, according to an email she sent out with all the week's tasks for each editor. But I wanted to get it done because I started it, and I don't usually like to stop editing once I've started editing something until it's done. Because if I don't do that, then it never gets edited. Case in point, the third review that I was making for the MLP comics. Started editing it, didn't finish, haven't gone back to it yet. Anyways, since I need some sleep this evening before school tomorrow, good night, whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. If you enjoy watching my vlogs, feel free to hit that subscribe button and possibly share it with a friend.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben STALK that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineSHate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.